Still exhausted, even after trying melatonin, magnesium, and every single sleeping hack on the internet? Well, here's the brutal truth. If your internal systems are broken, no hack is going to work. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what does work. So let's dive in on my computer right now. So here's the real reason why most sleep hacks fail. Why melatonin, magnesium, blue light blocking glasses, and gadgets won't fix your sleep if you miss this one critical thing. Because everywhere you look, there's one new sleep hack, one new gadget, one new supplement, one new routine that promises deeper sleep and more energy. But if you're still exhausted, struggling to fall asleep, or wake up in the middle of the night despite trying everything, this is really the truth. Sleep hacks treat symptoms, they don't treat systems. And why most sleep hacks disappoint, if you're trying melatonin, but it leaves you groggy. You wear blue light blocking glasses, but you're still up late. You take magnesium, but you wake up unrested. You stack up dozens of hacks, but you still feel stuck. This is really frustrating because no one tells you that it's actually the internal systems that aren't optimized. So no hack is ever going to work long term if you're just chasing these symptoms, while the real cause really just goes unchecked. So who's really running the show? What's the root cause of all of this stuff? Well, if your cortisol, a key stress hormone, is spiking at night instead of in the morning, you're going to feel tired and foggy all day, then wired and restless when you should be winding down. Now, no supplement is going to override a broken circadian rhythm. So I'll give you an example. You meditate before bed, you take magnesium, and you use blackout curtains. But if your adrenal glands are pumping cortisol at midnight, you are still going to be wide awake. Something else, neurotransmitter production. This may be new to GABA and serotonin. You see, GABA is a brain neurotransmitter that actually calms our mind and body. And serotonin makes you feel relaxed and happy and is a precursor to melatonin, which is our master sleep hormone. But if your gut health and nutrient status is off, your brain literally can't make enough of these chemicals. And what's the result of all this? Well, you are going to have a racing mind, anxious thoughts, and trouble falling asleep and even staying asleep. So you can't hack your way out of brain neurotransmitter deficiency with apps or these surface level things like gadgets, God forbid sleeping pills, God forbid alcohol, or even more caffeine to just try and get out of your fatigue state. You actually need to address the system itself. So this is gut function, nutrient absorption, and inflammation. Number 3, toxic and detoxification load. So your body is bombarded with toxins. Many people who are not able to sleep well. Mold, heavy metals, environmental chemicals, even byproducts of normal metabolism. So if your liver or gut can't clear these efficiently, your body stays in mild states of stress. You may fall asleep, but you'll never actually hit deep restorative REM sleep stages. So some clues for this is, if you wear an Oura ring, if you and you see your HRV is low, you're getting night sweats, you're getting restless leg syndrome, or not the syndrome, but restless legs in general, rather, vivid or disturbing dreams. Often this can be linked to a toxic load. Next, let's look at nervous system dysregulation. Well, if your nervous system is stuck in sympathetic mode, also known as fight or flight, it's like driving with the brakes on. You're never fully relaxed. Your brain and body can't shift to true repair mode overnight. The result is light, fragmented sleep, and you're never waking up refreshed. This is the main problem with hacks that I have, and it's really covering the warning light. And this is the analogy. Sleep hacks are like pushing and putting tape over your car's check light engine. You might not see the problem anymore, but it's still there. And eventually the engine fails. So instead, what you need to do is lift and fix the system that's causing the alarm in the first place. And here's what actually works. I call it the sleep operating system approach. And now most high performers, or quite frankly, if you're just not an average person, I don't want to say that or offend anybody, but if you're somebody whoever you are, just looking to improve your sleep, those who truly fix your sleep don't rely on hacks. They actually rebuild it from the inside out, from the foundation. And that means optimizing your hormones, your cortisol, your thyroid, your melatonin, your sex hormones, your gut health, such as your microbiome, your digestion, inflammation, also detoxification, liver, kidneys, lymph. nervous system, parasympathetic activation, also known as the rest and digest mode, stress resilience. And when you address these, your body's ability to sleep well just naturally increases. And here's what you'll notice when you do. When you fall asleep, it feels effortless. You wake up through the night, or excuse me, you might wake up in the night. And one thing I want to say is you'll fall back asleep right away because your mind is still in a really nice sleepy mode. But if you sleep through the night, then you won't wake up at all. Also, you wake up before your alarm and you feel energized and clear minded. You also have no afternoon slumps, sugar cravings, or brain fog, especially around the afternoon. Sometimes late morning, early afternoon is when I see a lot of my clients experiencing this the most. You don't need sleep aids and stimulants to become optimal because they really are not essential. So with all this to say, there's so much more I could go deep on, and more videos I'll share more on this. But what are the key takeaways here? Well, stop treating sleep like it's a problem that you need to hack. Start treating your systems, the underlying code that actually runs your body, because true effortless sleep is a side effect of an optimized operating system. So if you want the actual protocol to upgrade your body sleep, and what I use with everybody to upgrade their sleep, you can check out my new Sleep Nirvana Playbook just in the description below, complete free download. And inside, you're going to see how you can upgrade your system so your sleep is so good and your systems are so good that natural, good, restful, deep recharging sleep becomes the automatic default. Thank you so much. I'll chat to you in the next video.